Oh no. Oh, the pain. The pain. Huge enemy cluster strike just absolutely annihilated my armor. Oh no. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Regiments video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're moving on to Stage 5 and Phase 8 of my Vigilant Tempest warpath. Previously things went pretty badly for us. We had a recon in force that was very difficult and we took a lot of losses. So today we're going to have to replenish those losses and then proceed to a attack against the West Germans, which is going to be again very difficult because of the high quality of their armor. So we're going to be in for it this game. Let's see how we get on. We're obviously going to start by restoring some of my units, so we'll get the Gvozdikas back online, we'll get the T-55 recon back online. I don't know if I want to get the Mi-24s. They could be useful in some situations, but I think units like the Dvina would be more useful overall, so just make sure we have that artillery in position for this battle, because it's going to be important to be able to break down those dug-in positions. I'm also going to just keep topping up those T-72s there, because the T-72s are going to really carry me forwards. Let's go for that one, That leaves us with 75 or 77, so we could just pop in some more deployment points. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's do it. 2 events. Supplies disrupted. Supply platoons cannot be deployed. Oh, that's terrible for this one. External supplies are not available. Oh no. This is a really, really tough one. Alright, we'll do our best. I'm not going to be able to basically resupply from the spawn, I think, and we also can't resupply with supply trucks. So every time my artillery run out of ammo, I think we just send them back, right? That's how it works. Well, let's have a look at the map. So it's not too bad actually. I kind of like it because the attacks or counter-attacks are going to come from relatively the same direction. So we can kind of like plow our way through Angara, Dvina, Izora, get to Lena, because Lena's important for the 50 victory points there. And we got Kama and Musta, which are 30 and 40. So I think we'd be better off early on trying to get through to the left side. Or I could just go straight up and then come back around. There is that choice too. I mean, these are both 75 and 80. We get a lot of operational authority, yeah. Look at these points. So like 85, 80, 75, 70. Like, that's a lot of operational authority on the map. Crikey. Alright, well, let's see how we get on. We'll definitely need recon to lead the charge. And then we'll definitely bring in both of my artillery pieces. So we're just going to put those onto a control group. Sorry, that's the wrong two. Put those two on a control group. We will bring up the T-55 company. That could be pretty fun. We'll definitely bring up both units of T-72s. Then, what do I want aside from that? Probably some AA. Definitely the commander, like the leader, HQ unit. And then we need maybe just some OT-64s with Streltsy. Or we could do BMP-2s. I could bring those as well. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Approaching this ridge, I'm hoping that we can attack from the ridge and there's not actually anything on the ridge, because otherwise that's going to be a bit tough for us. We'll send the infantry first to go and secure the ridge, and then the T-55s can get into position to cover, same with the T-72s. And then we have the Dvinas ready to go, the AA can just hang out behind, and we need to make sure that we keep the T-55s in range with this circle so that they all get the command bonus. So our big force underway. Very cool. So I'll probably unload these as we head up the hill. It doesn't look like we've been attacked before we've gone up, so that's good. We'll just wait a little bit on the back side of the hill before we move over. Alright, up we go. Like, relatively all clear. Okay, good. Right, let's get the T-55s up here. I am going to have to appreciate artillery. I might immediately napalm. And we definitely want to hit these units with artillery. We're kind of hitting those in the side, which is nice. Ooh, big hit. Big hit. That was a lot of damage done very quickly there. Napalm's gonna barely have any work to do. I think because there's so many T-55s on the ridge, we just kind of plowed through them. We're gonna put these on hold fire and they'll continue forwards. These can get back in. And not having supply makes me want to just send them back because they're just damaged. Like, really damaged. We've got the artillery coming in as well. Those are only Leopard 1A5s. It's the 2A3s that I'm scared of. These can still do a decent amount of damage to T-55s though. Can't discount them completely. Okay. Massive big at my leader. Would have been useful for that engagement. Bring up the BMP-1. Okay, nice. Good kills. Good kills. Alright, let me just area recon the backside of Angara, just to check that there's nothing in the orchards. It's really difficult to see infantry on the backside, yeah, so there's one sneaky unit there. I want to get too close to that with the T-55s. Probably just a reserve infantry unit by the looks of things. Oh, the dispersion there on that artillery is terrible. Gonna end up doing more damage to my own units than it is the enemy. Oh, there we go, that last hit. Finally hit the mark. Let's have those T-72s go home and get fixed up. I might just retreat that company as well, because we don't have eyes here. Let's just use the infantry to sneak up the tree line there. And we'll also want to send them home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't use this to resupply. We'll give it a go. I mean, we're on 63% main ammo. I'll just go and have a look over there. Oh, there's actually... Okay, a unit of looks there, which is spotting the BMP-1s as I'm trying to sneak up, so that's not good news. Good opportunity for artillery though. And also a good opportunity for napalm. Huge. Really nice napalm. Wow, that hit really nicely. It's going to burn out those Panzergrans big time. Probably kill the Lukes. Make sure the Dana moves. Oh, it is actually reloading. Okay, cool. Well, that's good for my artillery. But let's just get the dudes back in here. Perfect. Right, we'll just move the T-72s to the edge. The BMP, let's see. Just area recon over here, and then if that's clear, relatively clear, at least on this side, then I might be able to just fly in with the Vigilant, and we're probably going to sit here on cover with the airborne troops. But we need to work our way towards Dvina as well, so we better get a move on. Trying to be a bit more cautious with my units this time around. We lost a lot last time. Oh, speaking of, we're getting shot from the right there. There they are. So there is a unit there. Thankfully, we're like kind of behind cover, so that's alright. We're gonna drive around to this cover and then push through the train line there. Okay. My recon infantry can head towards Dvina. So I'm just giving these the order to move, like shoot and scoot, because counter battery has been very effective in the past, and it's probably going to continue to be pretty effective. We did manage to destroy something by the looks of things, maybe. But yeah, let's get the BMP unit unloaded. Alright, we'll bring up the rockets immediately. Unfortunately, we didn't really get that properly. Those can fall back. We'll drop the napalm. Oh wow, that is super accurate. I was hoping that I would have a bit of time there, but we really didn't. We get the napalm on the tanks there, we'll get the napalm on the infantry. I should clear out Dvina for us. Alright, and we can push more towards Kama. So let's get the Vigilant in now, and they can help push through the town. And so I think is relatively clear. We can go and capture that at some point. Maybe I can bring up like an OT-64 around the right side here. We can go and cap that. Keep the T-55 leader close enough. And we start rolling down the hill as the helicopters come over. Beautiful. A close range. AT should get the job done. Very nice. Oh dear, that was a bit of a hot landing. We did lose one of the squads. Get the rocket strike to come in and help out. We're being flanked from the hill. Okay, close range of Vigilant should be able to do a decent job. I'm gonna retreat those. Oh, we've been shot from the left as well. The leader just got popped. Nice. Okay, 105s are dealt with. There's more units coming in on the side there.
Zone captured.
Okay, we did cap it. But that was quite a costly attack on that left side, and losing the HQ unit entirely means we won't have that buff for the rest of the engagement here, which is really tough. Right, we'll let those T-72s go home and get fixed up. Bring up the recon for that left side again. I'm also going to retreat the Vigilant, because they can get up to full strength and we can bring them in pretty quick. Seems like there's another unit. I will rocket those. They have got the men unloaded, but these rockets should hit pretty hard. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's a dug in 2A4 on the left side there. There's barricades in our way towards Karma. Me area recon like behind Karma. There's another unit, there's no way. So many units. We're gonna have to back up. Alright, we're going to send over the tanks towards NEC because we can kind of capture this and maybe put some pressure on the left side of the town. I didn't actually check if there was anything there with the area recon, that was a bit of a waste. I'm hoping that the flank here helps us clean those up. At this range we can kill those without really being in trouble, so that's good. Alright, 7 minutes 20 to go, and we haven't really made the best progress. I think on the right we have, just haven't capped the unit yet. We can probably push through to Azura. If I get up on this hill, we can use the tree line there to get close. Right, those can retreat now. These can put on hold fire, and they'll get up on the hill there, just to check if there's anything else coming on the other side. And my tank company is on its way. It's really difficult to push hard when you don't have supply to keep your units topped up. You have to keep retreating them. I'm hoping at least we get a decent amount of operational authority to push for the second phase. If I can maybe capture Lena as well before the end, that would be nice. We'll try and go for Musta, but I'm not sure I'll get there in time. Like, securing these sectors that have the victory points is the most important part. Oh no, they went unloaded. That is a big mistake on my part. Oh, I've done the same there.
Zone captured.
Okay. Well, that was a bit of a waste of health. Nice, good damage. they must be spotting those.
5 minutes remaining.
Let's just check around Musta.
Zone captured.
Oh, we'll get some rockets in. Oh, those guys got completely destroyed. That was really bad. I'm just gonna smoke that. Maybe we can get really close with the tanks and get through them. Oh, there's a unit. Oh, that unit's still alive. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Okay, we killed a couple of the defenses around Musta, but I don't think we're getting any further now. The T-55s are losing out here pretty badly. That's Leopard 2A1 and the 1A4. That's a nasty engagement for the T-55s. Okay, well, time to go home with all of those units. Maybe a bit late on the retreat there for the BMP, but hopefully can use the cover. And those T-55s got out. We're going to retreat the BMPs because they're being run down. Oh, that was a really, really tough fight. They're perfectly positioned on the corner there. And having not taken out the one on the left is kind of rough. Maybe I can get the last helicopter to just deal with the 2A4 there for me. We're going to have a lot of work to do in the next stage, or next phase, I should say. Well, I guess it's not too bad. Like, we're one step from taking Musta, we're maybe 2 steps from taking Lena, right? Hopefully we don't let them hold on to Dvina. I'm not sure I'll have time to get over there, though. We're just gonna sort of wheel around behind it. Okay, we're gonna have to retreat because that's gonna get instantly shot down. Really tough fight. One minute remaining.
1 minute remaining.
I'll probably put the OT-64 into Angara, and we'll have this one with the Streltsy and the HGM move towards Dvina, just in case they've kind of moved towards the sector and they're planning to cap that. going to bring in the Su-25 rockets there. Not sure when they calculate what to hit, but hopefully they will hit the mark. Or not. I think it's maybe just before they come in. Alright, well, in terms of KD, we did alright. It was like a 3-1, maybe 2-1 in terms of casualties. Yeah, it was alright. It's just really difficult to get through those Leopard 2s. Alright, let's go next phase. And we will see what we want to do with this operational authority. So I definitely want to get the T-55 leader back online, although it is pretty expensive. Not too bad. Only 12. Then we didn't use up too many of the T-72s, but we can definitely get more of those. We'll top up the Grazie. Probably top up the Vigilant as well. And then at least we have supply this time around. That's nice. Could be an idea to do some signals intelligence. So I'm kind of tempted to get we'll do the Hinds, we'll get them back online. Everything else I think is okay. We'll just pop that up, get some more recon available again. Okay, good. Yeah, that's looking more healthy. Nice. Alright, let's go to events. Hopefully a good event. Okay, it's just done event 4. That's a pain. It would have been nice to get a good one. I guess we already got given the ballistic missile once. Alright, so we're in a position to attack this left side. I kind of want to just move up the T-55 to there and get the recon on that. I actually have the ability to place down engineer support. Oh, okay. Interesting. On an attack? Well, we'll keep some recon nearby. I'm almost tempted to put some like strong points in here. Maybe like another recon unit here with a Malutka. And then we'll just put like a strong point in there. And anywhere else I can put it. One up on the hill. Cool. That'll do. Confirm. Off we go. We're going to have a little bit of a base to push from, which is cool. Did they just... Oh no, you're kidding me. They got units like as defense because they kept it back. Okay. I wonder if I can like fly up the side here, unload the Vigilant and ride on in. Might try and do that. Let's just make sure that those unload straight away. Okay, well, that dealt with those. Let's Su-25 rocket strike these. And we'll make sure to hit them with artillery as well, just in case it doesn't finish them off. So I'm going to area recon this like right side here. So there's one unit there. I reckon we can get away with it. A little bit of an airborne operation on the flank. Good kill on the 2A4. Okay, there wasn't anything extra at Dvina, which is good. Let's now make sure we get to the hill here. I need to get an overwatch of this Isolde location. We can also now bring in supply. Huzzah! Supply to each side. Thank you very much. And well, let's just retreat the artillery for now. Right, so we're keeping an eye on both locations. I should probably focus on taking Mr. First, although Ishim is going to be relatively easy to take. I can get the Vigilant behind. So those are going to land there. Beautiful.
Zone captured.
And we'll now come in behind Ishim. See all those units. Do I want to wait on napalm? Maybe. Could also just bring in my artillery again. It's probably a smarter choice, especially like the Danas here would be very useful just to hit those whilst we have good eyes. For this ridge, thinking infantry is probably a good choice. I want to do the same as I tried to do here. Only trouble with this is we were being shot at from Lena. Okay, good flank. Beautiful. There's a world where I don't even have to focus on that. I can just kind of leave these Vigilant to hopefully defend that. Better. Alright, napalm. And then hopefully the napalm will land on the Leopard 2A1 and the 1A4. It's more useful to me than hitting the infantry. Okay, most of the fire landed on the 2A1, which is fine. Now we just run at them. Oh, you're kidding me. Where does that come from? Another unit on the side there. It's like a valley ambush. Well, we cleared them out. There's 2A1s up on the hill there. Crikey. A lot of armor. Okay, time to push here. I'm going to keep them unloaded as we push up. Oh, what happened to the OT-64s? Oh, I guess they got shot in the rear by the 2A1s. Ouch. Well, that started well. The napalm did a really good job of cleaning out the ridge, and but then there was more, so that's unfortunate. I just need the Dvina to continuously fire at the Marder. Oh, that artillery is pain. Gonna end up killing some of those Streltsy. There's another unit behind. I was hoping that I could just continue pushing here and just get the flank in, but there's more units coming behind. Oh, and we're being shot from across. I mean, these hills are a nightmare for me to deal with. You guys don't have any RPGs? Hello? I know it's an 8th Gem squad, but blimey. On the A2 Marder just bonking my BMP like that. Christ. This is rough. Really rough. Keep rolling back, boys. Oh, and of course. I have to retreat that now. Come on, tanks. You're all elite. Alright, well, that's kind of job done. I need to, like, I don't know if I can get close to these leopards without dying. As soon as my helicopters are ready again, we'll bring them back. And hopefully we'll fix them up in good time. Bring the leader of unit over to the right. Got a couple of infantry heading over there. I don't think there's much left at his order. It's just this one leopard on the left side here that is a pain. So we'll take his order, then we need Lena Muster. I think Muster is relatively undefended now. We were capping that before until that counterattack came through. There's no way they're still available. That is just criminal. Absolutely criminal. Nice side shot there though, by the BMP. But yeah, the fact that they still had air interception available is mental. Maybe I hadn't timed out yet from before, but he's still... We'll try again. Because these are very isolated on their own over here. The Dunners are almost out of ammo. Our BMPs are hurting. Yeah, good. Good kill. Right, we'll have the Dunner go back. But now we move up onto his order, right? Let's try and get up on the ridge here with the recon. I'm just going to try and cap this. Is that just mortar fire? It's ruthless. So M48's on the ridge there. There's no way they can see those. What is spotting them? Probably something in the tree line, maybe? Just area recon here. There's nothing there. I can quite happily rocket Lena.
Zone captured.
He says. Unfortunately, there was AA there.
Five minutes remaining.
I need to make sure I have reinforcements already on the way to Musta, because we might lose that to the artillery. Alright, this time I'm going to push up with the tanks as well. Make sure they're all ready to go at the same time. There is a unit on the left there that was shooting at us. Might hit me with a flanking strike.
Zone captured.
Realise that unit's probably been dug in at the spawn for like the entire game. You know, both phases actually. But there's one of the base defense units. Alright, nice big hits. Let's send these OTs that way. We already have the BMP-1 here. Ah, there was looks on that ridge, that's why they could see the BMPs. Oh no. Oh, the pain. The pain. Huge enemy cluster strike just absolutely annihilated my armor. Oh no. Oh, that is horrible. Right, we are going to sit on this hill. Hopefully not get hit by that again. That was horrible. I have never been hit so hard by an AI airstrike. That was something else.
Zone captured.
And my reinforcements have arrived on time as I hoped. There was a chance here, I think, for total domination, actually. I mean, it's been a bit of a struggle bus, but yeah, there's only one more point to go. If I get around the corner here, and then we unload, we might be able to kind of push towards Mezin from that side at the same time as the other side, because we got these tanks moving up. We just unload, attack, move. T-72s coming in. We can bring over the Pruskomnitsi. The BMP-2 is going to be able to deal with that. This area recon. Maybe we drop some napalm. Charge men. There is quite a lot of AA actually. There's like 2 sets of AA. There's like a Leopard
1 minute remaining.
and a Hawk. Napalm hit well though. And the T-55 push is coming in strong. I don't think we cap it in time though. That was a really nice push at the end there. Yeah, it would have been fun to be able to take him out entirely, but we'll take it. That was good. That was a good stage, really fun stage actually, because it's difficult. I like it when it's difficult. It is good fun. Well, yeah, T-72s did a lot of work. T-55s, good job. My infantry just really isn't doing much though. The tanks are carrying me. Not so good on the KD this time around, but we did manage to conclude the stage, so that's good. Oh, actually, never mind. We've got one more to go. Is that this is the same attack? Alright. I guess we just conclude it immediately. We can do Operational Authority 253, we just like top stuff up quick. We could also just spend it on this to get the Gavostikas upgraded. That would be huge. 145 is big. And we get some of the engineers. Okay, I need the infantry topped up again. They're just such fodder. I think it's because I don't really have much veterancy as well, because I keep dying. That doesn't help. I'll grab some supply. Pop up most of what we can see. We'll go to events. And now we get divisional artillery. Of course we do. Of course we do. Alright. It would have been nice to have it in the last one. This is crazy. Alright. Confirm. Get in there. Give me the total victory. As soon as we cap this, it's game over. One nice thing is we'll get a bit of extra operational authority for it, so that's cool.
Zone captured. Total domination achieved.
As easy as that. Alright, next phase. So we are on phase 11 now. But we got all the victory points there. We got 110 extra operational authority, and next up we're going to be fighting the Belgians. That should be fun. Alright, well that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.